Two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game could...
Sule! And it's come back out to him. And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Guendouzi. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge...
Shoots! Mancini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Castellanos! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Castellanos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Zaccagni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Sule engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Castellanos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ainawi. Cataldi. Pedro. Played into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Dybala. Ainawi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristante. It's been shipped out wide, and it's Angelino. Ainawi. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Castellanos. Pedro in acres of space out wide. Guendouzi. Guendouzi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cristante. Nicely aimed pass. Cataldi wins the duel this time. Now it's Castellanos. Played out to the right. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! There it is! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. No space, no problem, you just cannot. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Decent chance! More and more pressure on the ball here. Guendouzi. That's Cataldi. Bassino. Out to the right. Now it's Pedro.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedro. Lazio still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Castellanos. Opts to play it back. And this is Pedro.
Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Played out towards the right wing. It's come to nothing. Indica. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Vecino. Oh, it's come loose. Guendouzi. Picked out, shapes to shoot! There's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Lazio grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kone. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Dybala. Husai. Pedro. Ndika makes the interception. Now it's Dybala. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 9, Pedro. Numero 8.
Lazio are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Delibashiru. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's El Shaarawy. And he's heaved it away. And he lines up a Cristante! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Delibashiru. And it's Basic. And here's Castellanos. Now it's Sakanyi. And it's Delibashiru. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time is up.